Hey everyone, welcome to the HyWar Modded Warfare official YouTube page. Here we're going to have Let's Play series and also showcases on cool features that we're adding to the server as well as have already. Today we'll be playing our Let's Play series with both co-owners, Josh and Brent. Say hi.
Hi.
And we have Clips also here with us.
So,
And where's Voss?
I've RTP'd.
Oh, okay. Alrighty guys, now we're going to start off by doing some Tinker's Construct and get our smeltery built. We're actually going to make a pretty decent size one. Then we're going to dive into Mechanism, make a Digi-Miner, and finally we're going to get started with AE2 as well. We've already kind of basically started up our base just so that, we didn't show you guys the grinding we did in the beginning. But what we do have is a metallurgic infuser, a couple of electric furnaces, a pulverizer, and an enrichment chamber. And so right now this is how we have it powered. We have a capacitor back here. Is that what this is called?
Yeah, it's a capacitor.
So we got a capacitor back here for just to store the power, and then we got these survival generators to make it.
One's a survival, the other's a furnace.
Oh, okay.
The furnace one goes to fuel faster, but it puts out input more, and the other one goes to fuel slower, but puts out less power.
Okay, that's cool. Alright, so now we're just gonna gather our items that we have inside our chest here, and we're gonna get started on the smeltery.
clay, we have like 3.5.
That's good, and 3
And
stacks.
gravel.
Gravel. How much do we need, Ryan?
To be honest, yeah, I really don't remember. I know we gotta make a, I think it's a 9x9, for the furnace. And then we gotta make some other things, like the seared tanks,
Uh-huh.
the smelty controller, and some other things.
Alright,
So make grout
yeah.
to
Alright,
start with.
yeah, I'll make some grout, so I'll take some of these. Some sand and
Sand.
clay. Alright, so 64 clay, 64 gravel, 64 sand. Oh, nice. It gives me 2 stacks. All we need is a little more gravel, and then we have sand.
I'll go get it.
I'll look for some here.
And I'll start burning this grout. So now that we've
Hey,
burned the
Josh.
furnace, yeah,
Can I tell you a secret?
sure.
I did not sit at home.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I expect that.
Just TPA to me when you're ready. I was like, what do you mean you have a surprise? Secret? Like, come on.
I just almost walked straight into lava, thinking it was.
Oh, I was mining over here, and I got this lava over here coming down. It's like, yeah.
Sweet. Spawn on top of the tree.
Oh, I jumped in the lava.
Good job, Josh.
But I didn't get hurt that much. It was just like I got a little sear. That was it.
I died.
I know, but you also swore.
Oh, shoot.
What did he say?
I said shoot.
No, you said
There's another box.
No, Boz, get out of the way.
Boss, hit him with the sword again.
Alright, I'm done with this.
so. Josh, to not have a repeat of last time, what ores can I use for crafting weapons?
There we go.
You're not allowed to.
Let's see.
I am.
There.
To be completely honest, we're a little. Actually, no, we got stuff over here. We got 2 stacks of iron. You can do some iron.
Yeah, I can have like 5 or 6 or something. I take it out of here.
easy.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, perfect. There's a stack of 6.
Yeah. Like that. Oh, nice. We're pulverizing gold.
There you go, Josh.
If you get my drift.
Ammo is cobblestone?
Yes, it's a disposable item turret. It shoots whatever you throw in there.
Oh. That's kind of cool.
Now, the only one's not trusted in there is Cliff, so when I turn it on, it'll start shooting at him.
Oh. Run away. How do you
I turned
turn
it
it on
off.
and off?
Oh, I didn't give you permission to do that.
Hey guys, we just kind of sped up the process a little bit so we didn't have to show you guys all the grinding and stuff we had to do to get this all taken care of. But we got Clips who's going to be taking the lead on this, on how to make our smeltery. We're actually going to be doing a pretty big one. We're going to do a 7x7x8. So it's 7 this way, 7 that way, and then 8 high. I'm going to show you guys the blocks and how to make them, and then Clips will lead you from there. Alright, so we're going to first start off with our sealed smeltery controller, which is just basically 4 seared blocks in a, almost like a chest formation. And to get a seared block, you have to make grout and put it inside a furnace. And to make grout is just clay, sand, and gravel. Alrighty, and the next item is our seared tank. So we put 8 seared bricks around here, and then 1 glass in the middle. And we're going to need about 133 of those. And for the smeltery controller, we only need 1 of those. Our next one is going to be the faucet, which is just 3 seared blocks like that. We're going to have 9 of them. And our next one is a smeltery drain. Oh wait, nope, seared glass. Oh wait, didn't I already do seared glass?
You
Oh, no.
did.
Oh, okay. Oh shoot, never mind. We need 1 to 6 seared tanks, and then 133 seared glass. So to make seared glass, it's 4 seared bricks and then a glass in the middle. It has to be stained, right?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
Nope.
All right, so you just need glass. Next, our smeltery drain, which is just 6 seared bricks again. So 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Our casting bin, which is 7 bricks, like in a U formation. And seared bricks are just 4 in a square, like you make a block, or a little small block, I guess. And then a casting table, which is just an N. And now we're going to go ahead and get started with our smeltery. We have sped it up just so that it will be quicker, because it does take a little while. So we're going to start off with our base, which is a 7x7. Clips is going to go ahead and fill that in real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and get started on the corners. Alrighty, now we're going to go ahead and go 6 up on each corner to then make the outline of the smeltery, and then we're going to go around in the top and make a outline of the tank. Alrighty, now we're going to go ahead and put our basin down. We're going to get started on putting the drains in and making it so that we can actually extract the ores that we're melting down in the smelter. What I just put down is I put down a drain and then a faucet, and then on the bottom there is a casting table, and the rest that we're going to be filling up are a bunch of basins so that we can make blocks out of our ores. now we put down the controller, and we also put down the tanks so that we could put our lava inside. And now we're going to fill in the rest of the outline with the glass. So once we do that, we will be able to then finish up our smeltery, and then we can start smelting our ores.
So that's it. That's done. Josh, do you have ores?
Yes.
Alright, so you throw the ores inside of the controller.
Okay. I have some.
You can throw ingots, you can throw swords. Yeah, just put in 9 of them for now.
I only have 8, I think.
I have another one.
Alright.
Alright.
Thought this was supposed to be fast clips.
It is when you put a ton in there versus using like furnaces and stuff. Oops.
Almost there.
Yeah. So if you want to do... Yeah, there we go. It's done.
Awesome.
You want to come over here to your right?
Oh wow, it's red, huh?
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's what iron turns.
Alright.
So hit a faucet, and it will fill up.
Alrighty. So this doesn't like duplicate the blocks, right? Not like the other
No.
stuff. Well, I mean, I guess what you could do, if you really wanted to, was you could create the ingots, and then from the ingots you make the blocks. But then again, you can make blocks by just putting 9.
Yeah, no, like if you have a random. Basically, I say that like if you had 10 ores,
Yeah.
that would make 1 block and 1 ingot. So that's why you have the casting table.
So with the crafting table, it needs something. If I put gold in there, can we put iron and like make an ingot casting?
No.
So what do you put in there to make an ingot casting? Do you not know?
To make ingot casts, I believe you have to make a pattern or something. Or a blank cast. Do you have a piece of gold?
Yep. You took it. You should have it.
I need another one. I need another one. I know this could be completely wrong. But I think you used 2 pieces of gold.
2 pieces of coal.
No, gold.
Oh, gold.
And this thing.
It's just gonna make like a slab, dude.
Yeah, so it makes a casting table. And you have to... forget how to... Oh, I'm gonna look it up. I don't remember.
Alrighty. Well, while we're waiting, let me see what I can do. Let's go take a look and see if we can get a couple more ores processed, because we got quite a bit of stuff in here we don't have processed. So we got some more iron,
Place any ingot on
some silver, some copper, more copper. Take
Okay,
some-
okay, I got it.
You did?
Yeah, I believe this is how you put it. I should have thought. You were right when you said put down the...
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So this should... So once that's smelted down, you just hit this and it will go around the ingot, and
Yeah.
that'll make what you want.
That's cool. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever, dude.
What?
Look at it. It's not even moving.
Oh,
Item
maybe that's.
can't be smelted,
Oh,
it
put
said.
it. Yeah,
Great.
put in
Great
put in
job.
2 more gold ingots.
I only have one.
There's 4 gold ingots here.
Okay.
Should I bring them?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yep.
So will this spit out like stuff if there's not enough in there?
I mean, you can pour it into the. How much did you put in there? You need one more.
I know. It's inside there. It's
Okay.
heating up. I just wanted to see if you could put half of it in.
Yeah, it'll put liquid until it like can't get to the top.
So
Like
you
we'll
could-
stop halfway.
Alright, look at that.
There we go. Now it's in progress, and there we go.
What, did you lose the iron for that?
Yeah, you do. So what you would do
I
next?
got an ingot casting.
Put that back down. Do you have like a piece of iron or anything?
I got copper.
Throw 1 copper in there. I mean, usually you would do this with an ore, not an ingot itself.
Yeah. Oh man. There we go.
Cool. Now hit.
Here we go. Oh, that was quick. That's cool.
Yeah. And there's your ingot.
Nice, dude. Hey guys, welcome back. We're now going to get started on our Digi-Miner power supply, which we've already completed for you, just so that we could, keep this video a little shorter and not show just all this grinding. So once we get that set up, Brent's going to go ahead and take it away and get us started on how to get this all set up.
Okay. So I wanted to go off with gas burning generators mechanism along with the electric separators, but for some reason I couldn't get the oxygen to go into the gas burning generator, or if it was going in, it wasn't going in efficiently. Even with an upgraded gas burning generator, it wasn't producing enough energy to complete the loop. So what I did was I figured, well, we have these steam dynos, and it's the first tier where you can upgrade them. I put some upgrades in them where the fuel efficiency has gone up a lot.
Oh, so there's upgrades in them?
Yeah, the energy is produced by fuels is increased efficiency for them, and they use coal and water to make steam to make power. So pretty much what I did was I took a mechanism pump, hooked it over to our little lake over here. I had 2 survivalist furnace generators pumping into this capacitor, so we have a continuous energy flow into the pump. And then the pump fuels water into this dynamic tank that's being filled up right now. And then it goes from this line all the way up to these steam dynamos where the power goes into these capacitor banks, which
Okay, so do we have to manually
we have
come
to
in and
manually come
redo
in
the
every
steam
time.
the
Yeah,
coal?
I kind of cheaped out, and so I mean I just put a stack of coal in there. It's been burning for like the last 5 minutes, so.
I mean, is this going to be enough? So is this going to give us enough power to run a Digi-Miner?
It should. I have some upgrades for our Digi-Miner in my inventory. Yes, if you come over to the crafting table, you'll see it in the crafting recipe right there.
Ah, okay. So I'm going to open it.
It's
All
pretty
right.
easy to make. A lot of the stuff was really common materials for mechanism. The hardest part was getting the obsidian ingots, the obsidian, because you need to refine them and everything, and that's a pain in the butt to do.
Oh, yeah. So when you refine them, when you cut it down, what do you put it inside the
Ossian compressor. It's right over here.
Oh, where's that? Oh, I didn't even know we had this.
Yeah, I built it last night. I just kind of threw it in there before I left.
Oh, okay. So what do you do with it? You just put the obsidian right in it?
So pretty much you need to make obsidian dust.
Okay. So that was what that thing would make? The
Well,
osmium?
you put osmium in the bottom, and then you put refined obsidian dust in the top part, and then that'll make the refined obsidian ingot.
Okay, and the refined obsidian dust is you get from the pulverizer, right? You
I
put.
use the pulverizer, but like you just oh no, I'm sorry, not the pulverizer. The I put obsidian in the enrichment chamber, which
Ah,
is
okay. Okay.
right over here. And
Mhm.
so you just put that in there.
And then it makes the dust.
Yep. And then you
Okay.
take that dust and you put it in the what you call it?
The enrichment
The
changer.
metallic infuser. Sorry.
Oh, metallurgic infuser.
Yeah. So you put diamond dust in there, and then it becomes refined obsidian dust, and then you take the obsidian dust and put it in the Austin compressor with the Osmium. So it's a big pain in the butt to do. It was taking me forever. So I was like, I'll just do it right now, so you guys will not have to deal with that crap.
All right.
So it is done.
So a lot of the stuff that's in here takes a little while to do, right?
Yeah, that robot was another annoying thing to do
Ah, the
because
robot.
it takes two refined obsidian, one stealing it, atomic alloy, which is pretty easy. You just need the refined obsidian dust. So I started
Yeah.
making that. And everything else after that was pretty easy. Electric chest is pretty easy, and those logistic presses are.
So now that that's done, how does it work once you craft it? Do I
You
craft this right now?
just go ahead and craft it.
Okay.
Okay, so come over here and put it right here down, right, like right there in the middle. Okay.
That's fucking huge. Oh,
Yeah. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the mechanism cable, and we're gonna run it from here. I can. Then we're gonna hook it up. Now it has power. And I'm gonna take these energy upgrades that are in my hand. You use 8 of them, and you on the top right there's an upgrade spot for them, and you
okay.
just
Yep.
plug them into the machine. Now there's a couple of things you could do with this. You could silk touch it. You can have it on auto eject and stuff like that. And auto eject is gonna be nice because then you don't have to use the inventory of the Digi-Miner. So if let me go get some wood to make a chest.
We
Alright, so I
have
got
some
a
chests
chest.
in here. We have 10 of them.
Oh, whoops. Oh well. So you put it on top of the machine because it auto ejects from the top. So when you configure in the machine, there's 4 control panels. So you go into the machine. So the 4 buttons on the right, there's auto pull, silk touch, reset, and auto eject. The reset resets everything. The auto eject I'm going to turn on because we need that. Auto pull is something we need. There's a little thing on the thing that says that auto eject on, pull on. We can silk touch the ore, but
I don't want to silk touch it.
it requires more energy on it. So if you go into the config, you'll see a filter, and then it's the minimum is 10. The radius is 10. I mean, the minimum 0 and the max is 60. So you're just gonna put 99 in that box. Each one you're gonna do 99.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Except for the minimum, you put 0 in there,
Okay.
and then the max, you hit 99.
It's only 255. What do you mean?
Yeah, I just do 99 so it maxes out on everything. And then you're gonna go to the new filter, and you're gonna go to ore direct, and it's gonna say status all okay, and then key / null. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do star, or star, and then save, and then it has every ore that's in the game
Oh,
pretty
awesome.
much configured in there. So you just go back to the
Can we
miner
add
and
obsidian too?
you can. You have to go back to the config and do a new filter and do I think it's material. Yeah.
Oh, and then I have to
So
put one in it? Oh, I don't
yeah,
have
and
one.
you have to put one in there.
Do you have an
And
obsidian?
so
Oh, no.
I don't think we have any obsidian. I
Okay,
think
that's
I
fine.
used it
We'll
all
just...
for the
we can just watch. We can just start it now. All right.
so I'll start it now, and so it's currently running. It's going slow because I haven't added the speed because I wanted to see how much it's really drawing from our steam dynamos. If you click on the capacitor, it's only taking 464 power per tick. So that means I can upgrade it a couple times and with the speed upgrades.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
put 3 speed upgrades in there. Okay, now it's going to 430, 420, 410, under 400, 390 is now at. So I
Oh,
can
what were
keep
you
going.
making 800 power for before?
I was making 450, and now it's at 300 and something. So I'm putting the rest of the upgrades into them.
Oh,
5
look at
speed
this.
upgrades. I
Okay.
put the 5 speed upgrades in. I think it's still going, and it's going negative now. I need to take some of them out. It's not getting enough power.
Oh yeah, it's going down by 1,000.
See here is
You're right there. You need to take one more out. Good.
now we have a positive input, so now we'll lose power. And so right now we're sitting at 5 out of 8 with a 4.2 times on it, with an energy output of 10 times effective. So now we're getting all this stuff, and so if auto eject was on, it's because the chest is
I don't think it comes out on the top. Does it come out over here?
I could have swore it was on the top, or oh, you know what? I think it's on the back. I think it's on the back.
Yep, it is.
Okay, good.
All right.
And so we can even set it for a certain ore. We can do coal ore if we really wanted to, and then we could pulverize.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we're gonna really need this for the Modzit ore, because the Modzit ore is what we're gonna need for MFFS.
what ore?
For the Modzit ore, it's
Ah.
from MFFS. It's the ore that we need to power the force fields.
Okay. All right, so we'll be using this to basically get started with AL or whatever. It's AE2, but it's called Applied Logistics or something.
Yes, that mod. So with this, we can actually don't have to keep wasting our time farming for ores. We can just sit here. Now, the only issue with this is it's going to mine every block around our base. So we would eventually have to pick it back up and take my setup, or hopefully we have something better than that.
Yeah, I hope we have something better later on.
So you can already see it's some of them are already kind of getting drained just for having it. But if we go back in here, I want to stop it. And how you want to configure it, you just hit reset when you come back in here.
I can't go into config. It's closed for me.
Oh, only one person can be in it apparently.
No, I can't even click it right now.
That's what I was going on. So you right click on, and you're in there with me, right?
Yeah.
You go to the reset button and you click on that. That's the left one, and it will reset everything. It's right below the check mark.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you just go back to the configure and do a new one, and then you can do ore direct. And so I want coal ore, and I believe it's just coal ore.
So how do you know what to put into it?
What do you mean by that?
Like, how do you know, like, you know how we put percent or, I mean, not percent, star or star? Like, what do you know what to put in?
To be honest with you, I saw someone do the star ore thing.
Okay.
So I just figured, I'm assuming it probably has something to do with some type of code. That's just my assumption. I mean, I'm sure you know what that means since you do coding more than I do.
Yeah, it could be like a variable that basically grabs all the blocks or the ore blocks in the server. All right, folks. So we just kind of figured it out. Basically, you put a star. You can put a star at the end, and it will use all the names for that particular ore. So if you wanted to do just plain coal, you can do ore coal, all one word together. So I'll just show you. So it'll be ore coal like that, and it will only look for coal now. So if we look back in here, oh, never mind, I did it wrong. One sec. Coal. Yep, so now we see it's just the old ore coal in there. And then if we start this up, we'll see in the back here that only coal ore is coming in. So that's how you do it. And if you wanted to do something like all three of your particular like ores, if you want to do, if you want to do multiple, you'd have to add a new filter for each one and then pick it. But we can also do something like ore coal or C and then do a star, and this will pick all the ores with a C, or begin with a C. So there's our copper, and whatever, I don't know what these other ones are, but basically it's anything that starts with a C. So there's cobalt, there's quartz, I don't know if that was quartz, I don't know what that was. But if we go in the back here, we can take a look, and it's mining the coal ore. Did you put silk touch in there?
I did. I
Why?
wanted to see how much it would take off on the capacitor, and it was totally not worth it.
That's ridiculous.
It like jumped up to like 1,500 something. I was
Oh,
like,
that's
ridiculous.
ridiculous. Yeah.
So
All right.
Yeah, no thanks.
Well, we finally got our Digi-Miner done. It looks good, and we'll finally wrap up with getting our AE2. Then that will probably be in our second episode. So tune in next time for our next episode, where we at least start doing AE2 stuff and get our automation done. So we'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys here on HyWar Modded MC.